Guys, this is AZ192368, aka Tomoya Osagi, coming at you live with a video update for January 27th, 2013. A little quick rundown. Look guys, I'm sorry if I haven't done a video update in a while, because I've been busy with school and all this stuff has been going on, so it's been kind of crazy. I've been able to get a minute to shoot a video. However, I want to give a little quick rundown. By the way, this coming week, actually, the end of this week, since I work with Arcana, today we're meeting up again. Hopefully see how things go today, and my mom's coming along to meet the group, so, keep that in mind. I'm probably take some photos and videos and stuff, but you know, also too, I'm working on some new cosplay at this point. Maybe I'll do some commissioning and whatnot instead of going to Image Anime or whatever to buy it, because you know it's cheaper to commission stuff. But certain things I would have to buy online or at the store. So, anyways, also too, I will be coming out, well, I'll be working on a documentary which will cover the mistreatments of, well, how veterans are mistreated after they come home from war. Because the other day when I was on the bus going home, I talked to this one veteran, won't disclose any names, told me like how things were messed up. The right side of his body is covered in shrapnel. He was damaged by shrapnel. He walks with a limp, and his tongue, right, it got some shrapnel, and they took it out, and they had to clean it out and sew it up, but I guess they didn't do it properly. That's why he sounds like he talks fast. And also too, we just started talking, and he also told me he had two other siblings who were twin brothers. So actually, triplets. He was part of a group of triplets, and unfortunately, one died from AIDS, I think last year, and the other died in a trade center. It's just messed up. So he's the only one left. The only sibling who was part of the triplets. His group of triplets, well, that's left. He's got no one to talk to, maybe friends and whatnot, but his family's like, I don't know, man. Basically, the world turned their back on veterans. He told me there's some who can't hear, that's wheelchair bound, and that's just on the street asking for money, you know, begging for money and stuff. What has become of our veterans, the people who served our country, who has risked their lives just to protect this country? I'm asking you guys, because I think these wars, my personal belief, I think these wars are just for a flag, not for a cause. It's for a flag. And you die for some corporately ran government. It's just insane. And you know what? It's gonna have to change, because I'm really sick of how people are treated nowadays. Where you say the wrong word, you can easily be put to trial, or arrested without no due process of law and just thrown into jail, conspiring to terrorism. The Patriot Act and all this stuff. It's crazy, but it's actually happening slowly. Our government is stripping your and your rights away. So, what would you do? Stand around and just let it happen? Or advocate, you know, be an advocate. Talk to your local representative or state senator, you know, try to talk to them and tell them that you don't want this bill to pass and all that stuff. Because look, the Constitution is slowly being stripped away. And this is a quote from former U.S. President George W. Bush. I think the guy was a freaking monster, and Cheney was actually running the country at the time, but he was just the figurehead, Bush. Quote unquote, the U.S. Constitution is just a piece of paper, so make it seem like you can burn it or tear it up and you can't do nothing but issue martial law and all kinds of stuff if we need a new world order. Same thing what Clinton said, which I think was a bunch of BS. Well, he tried to go on MTV and get the youth into it. He said, the Constitution is too radical for his time, and we need to come up with laws and strategies that would change that. He was conspiring to it, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm, like I said, getting ready to get out of here and whatnot. And that documentary, I will let you know as soon as I start working on it. And I will give you some little tidbits and whatnot, but it's gonna be it's gonna be in inner working. So okay, so this is Daisy 19 2368 out.